Imagine a weapon that taps into the sheer might of light, capable of effortlessly slicing through steel, swiftly neutralizing enemy drones, and unleashing a level of precision that feels straight out of a futuristic lightsaber duel. For several decades, laser weapons, along with high-energy weaponry, have undergone extensive testing across various applications, ranging from sensor disruption to the incapacitation of enemy vehicles. And now, the realization of these cutting-edge armaments seems closer than ever. In this video, we explore the promising prospects surrounding the advancement of laser weapons and explore the latest breakthroughs within this field of innovation. So sit back, subscribe to our channel, and let's go! In the past, defense experts theorized that lasers might be best for blinding enemy sensors or obscuring the vision of pilots of aircraft or helicopters. Today, the U.S. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency in Arlington, VA, seeks them for destroying or disabling enemy unmanned aerial vehicles. Lasers often are considered part of a missile defense screen. In particular, burning through the side of a cruise missile potentially could incapacitate it. On the Defense Matters podcast in March 2022, retired U.S. Air Force Colonel Mark Gunzinger pointed out that the Defense Department is seriously investing in lasers. Over the years, I've seen a constant level of funding somewhere between $500 million and $600 million per year going into research and development for all kinds of directed energy capabilities, Gunzinger told. That has been almost doubled in the last budget, but still, if you think about hypersonic weapons, that last budget was about $3.8 billion for hypersonic weapons. So directed energy research development and some acquisitions are still about a third of that. Electromagnetic weapons that use high-power microwave energy have several advantages over conventional weaponry, Gunzinger said. As long as the weapon has electric power, it does not need to carry ammunition or reload. That also means there essentially is no supply chain necessary for operation. This means the weapon can move around frequently. Moreover, it's a good fit for distributed operations that reduce their vulnerability to attack. Over the last 6 years, U.S. tests have gone from 60 kilowatt lasers to 300 kilowatt lasers. In another 2 years, Gunzinger predicts, the U.S. will be fielding 300 kilowatt and possibly even 500 kilowatt systems. He predicts megawatt-class lasers will enter the conversation in the next 5 years. However, there is a problem that needs to be solved: the power for laser weapons. One way to solve it is to build the weapon onto its own vehicle. One of the projects the U.S. government has its eyes on in a very public way is the Army's test of 50 kilowatt lasers on Stryker combat vehicles. Since last year, this has undergone more testing. The Army tested M-SHARAD, maneuver short-range air defense built by Raytheon, a vehicle-mounted laser that runs power from a gasoline-fueled generator. They worked with Cord Technologies in Huntsville, ALE, a subsidiary of KBR, to integrate the 50 kilowatt weapon onto an 8-wheeled Stryker combat vehicle from General Dynamics Land Systems in Sterling Heights, MH. The laser was able to track, target, and defeat 60mm mortar rounds and drones in 3 different sizes during a test at White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. This is part of a legacy of fitting more powerful lasers on smaller and more mobile footprints. Craig Robin, Deputy Director of the RCCTOD Project Office, told the AFCA's Signal magazine in August 2021 that the Army has 3 directed energy projects in the works. M-SHARAD is one of them, as well as another high-energy laser project and a high-power microwave weapon project made to defend against close-range swarms of drones. With an effectively infinite magazine and near-zero cost per shot, high-energy laser is now the proven answer to asymmetric threats like drones and mortars, Byron Bright, president of KBR Government Solutions, said. The U.S. military and Lockheed Martin has learned from laser engineering and field tests in 2021. In particular, Lockheed Martin and the U.S. Office of Naval Research in Arlington, VA, demonstrated the layered laser defense laser weapon system could defeat a surrogate cruise missile at tactically relevant ranges in April 2022. Designed and built by Lockheed Martin, the LLD is a multi-domain, multi-platform demonstration system. Its 100 kilowatt class spectrally beam combined high-energy laser was chosen because it exhibits excellent beam quality and aim point precision throughout engagement of increasingly challenging targets and a growing range of threats. Like other laser tests, targets for the LLDs included unmanned aerial systems, rockets, artillery, and mortars, and fast attack boats. There also have been some efforts to use laser weapon systems on even smaller vehicles. Forbes reports a 10-kilowatt laser weapon from Raytheon for the Air Force was developed to ride along on a joint light tactical vehicle, and a custom military vehicle the size of a dune buggy. Its four main subsystems, the laser unit itself, the energy magazine or battery, the power system, and the thermal management, all fit on the back of the vehicle, plus a basketball-sized beam director for targeting moving drones. What about lasers on the ships? The Navy has taken delivery of the 60-kilowatt high-energy laser with integrated optical dazzler and surveillance, or Helios, from Lockheed Mission Systems and Sensors. This is one of several projects in this area being worked on by the Navy. In December 2021, the Navy tested another system, the solid-state laser, Technology Maturation Laser Weapon System Demonstrator Mark II MOD-0, on drone targets or small boats. This builds on what the Navy learned from 3 years of testing their 30-kilowatt laser system aboard the amphibious transport dock USS Ponce. The big challenge is laser weapons on fighter jets. Lockheed Martin is working with the Air Force Research Laboratory on the Self-Protect High-Energy Laser Demonstrator, SHIELD, a directed energy system meant to be mounted on an F-15 to defend against incoming missiles. However, this program and others like it have faced some notable delays. Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and Northrop Grumman have worked together on the SHIELD program. Originally planned for 2021 and now slated for possible demonstration in 2024, SHIELD has been delayed by COVID-19 and technical limitations. The technology is still catching up to the required power levels, beam stability, ability to defend against ballistic missiles at very short range, and the ability to operate under heavy atmospheric turbulence. Skeptics like former U.S. Department of Defense Head of Research and Engineering, Mike Griffin, also have cited support requirements as hurdles that will provide a lot of challenges before high-powered directed energy systems can go airborne. At high speed, the pods must be able to stand up against constant high wind and high G-forces. The Air Force already has systems that use lower-powered lasers to blind the infrared sensors on missiles, so the ability to steer the beam and keep it on a target exists in the types of engagements we're talking about here. Todd Harrison, head of the Aerospace Security Project at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, told Breaking Defense in 2021. The difficulty is doing that at a higher power level and maintaining focus and beam coherence. That's all for today. Write in the comments your opinion on laser weapons. Do you think it'll become a reality and will be widely used in the military? If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you soon.